Well, the search is on. A federal judge granting former President Trump's request to appoint a special master to review documents seized during the FBI's Mar-a-Lago search. The Justice Department had previously opposed that move and can still appeal this ruling. NewsNation's Evan Lambert is live in D.C. So, Evan, what exactly would a special master do?
Nichole, the special master's chief responsibility here will be to go through what has been seized from Mar-a-Lago and determine what, if anything, is privileged and might not be able to be used in this investigation.
Special master is really just kind of a fancy name for judge's helper.
David Cohen, who is an Ohio-based attorney and has served as a special master in both civil and criminal cases for 20 years, tells NewsNation special masters should be consistent, open-minded, and honest. But choosing one in the highest profile case involving a special master, maybe in history, is almost certain to be a challenge.
It's less than half the time, I would say, that they come to agreement on who the special master is. And that's for the simple reason that they want rulings to go in their favor, and they think someone's opinion might be more favorable than somebody else's.
In a win Monday for former President Trump, a judge granted his request for a special master or independent third party to review documents the FBI seized in the August search of Mar-a-Lago. Judge Aileen Cannon, who was appointed to the bench by then President Trump, okayed the special master to sort through the material and identify what might be protected by attorney-client or executive privilege. Some documents that are found to be privileged may be shielded from investigation, but legal experts say there's really no way to know what could happen in this case because it's a move that is hardly ever tested. The last time being the Supreme Court's ruling saying President Nixon could not block investigators from accessing the Watergate tapes. The government argued the request was unwarranted, given they had already had a team review the documents and filter things out, and that it would slow down their criminal investigation. In his first speech since the FBI raid, Trump railed against the FBI and DOJ, calling the search an abuse of power.
The FBI and the Justice Department have become vicious monsters.
But a different federal judge found probable cause and approved it. When it comes to the special master, that person will typically be a former judge or lawyer. Both sides will offer possible candidates. Because of the sensitivity of the documents at issue, they will likely need a top secret clearance. Cohen says he thinks the judge made the right call.
I think that what she did is reasonable and fair and appropriate in the circumstances.
And we are still waiting to find out if the Department of Justice will appeal this ruling on the special master. If so, that would go to the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals in Atlanta. Trump has appointed 6 of those 11 current judges. Nichole?
All right, Evan Lambert in D.C., thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.